Scene 54.20. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APG Jamie. And today I'm going to show you a couple of thank you cards. Double thanks even. So that's a metal, aluminum most likely, deckle thing. I would call it a ruler, but it didn't have any numbers on it. You will find a list of ingredients down below this video. Check it out. So anyway, I measured my pre-made cards, and I'm not using any matte, so that piece of background there is going to be what I build on. These are abandoned Gelli prints that were done at a Gelli demo where the audience got to get up and make some Gelli prints of their own to sort of see how it works. As you know, a Gelli plate, which is a registered trademark of Gelli Arts. Anyway, it does take some practice to determine and figure out how much paint to put on each different kind of paints that you can use, from craft paints all the way up to fluid paints and everything in between. Caution, word of caution. Some types of things can stain your plate, so it's not necessarily recommended that you use spray dyes and things like that. Just saying. So anyway, these were abandoned test prints done by miscellaneous audience members who had never done a Gelli print, mono printing at all, much less just a Gelli. Yeah. So there was a couple people I needed to thank for the weekend stuff. So I'm just taking those abandoned prints and turning them into thank you cards, which I've already said, right? Didn't I already say it? And I'm using, you can punch out different portions of the prints that you like. And I'm just kind of rearranging things and arranging them and rearranging them and arranging them. Using different punches, using that deckle edge. Also had some scissors, so using scissors off and on. And this, I used a dry embossing folder, the kind you put your paper in and then you run it through your Big Shot or whatever kind of machine you have that smashes it. Yeah, so that's what that little piece was. And now I'm stamping big thanks, which in a moment will see me go back over that part of the big word big with a black Sharpie. Probably, if you're building up layers and stuff like this for any kind of project that you may have, be sure to snap a little picture once you get it the way you like, and you will more or less be able to keep it like that, more or less, because when you move things around, you lift them up to put glue on them, which I'm using golden medium. Things still shift around. Yeah, shift around. Some of these really little bitty skinny bits, and just smooshing them all around, getting them lined up the way I want. Is it time? Time for what? Musical. It's time for a little musical interlude. Just for you, just for me. It's a musical interlude for we. Oh, goodness. Don't y'all just hate that? Okay. Leave comments below. Make them nice, people. Make them nice. Also, if you're not a subscriber, I welcome you to subscribe to my channel where laughing is also welcome and mostly encouraged because it is an excellent form of exercise. You get your ab worked out, your ab works. Oh, goodness gracious. And it gets your blood flowing and your heart to pumping. Of course, if your blood's flowing, your heart's a pumping. So anyway, and if you laugh real hard, you get all those muscular exercises in your face. Not to mention a few snorts. Oh, goodness gracious. And besides, you could learn something. Maybe be inspired to try something on your own. Make it more better even. Yes. And these are some stamps. Again, ingredients will be listed below, and I'm using craft paints on these, so you'll see me washing those off in a moment. After I used them, I dropped them into my paintbrush water bucket, which is just there to the right. And when I change color, you will see me cleaning them off. You want to make sure you keep the acrylic paints cleaned off your stamps. So be sure to drop those in a little. Oh, he gone. Be sure to drop those in a little bucket of water and clean them up. Otherwise, the acrylic paint gets pretty crusty and it'll mess up your stamps, even your foam ones, your rubber ones, your acrylic ones, whatever kind. See, there we are, cleaning it up right there in a little paint bucket. I should be ashamed and probably ought not tell you that's a syrup bottle. I can't open. So now it's time to put a little blingage on here, and I want to use this, just a little section of that. So I'm pulling those off. I'm putting little drops of Aleene's Tacky glue. It's one of my favorite glues, people. Aleene's Tacky glue. Original Tacky glue, I believe it is. So anyway, I'm just kind of dotting that on there with my fancy plastic palette knife. I don't think we used no, not gonna go there. So on that other one, I used some little tiny blue gems, rhinestones even. And now we're gonna put our my purple door stamp, which is kind of turning into my trademark. That is a door stamp that I designed and had made special for me. And now we're putting our big thanks paper on the inside of the pre-made card. And here goes our completed work of art for the outside. I use that term loosely. Bone folder! Not a real bone. Have I grown predictable? We all like routine, people. We like routine. And put a little decor on the outside of your envelopes there. Just a little, doesn't have to do much. Post office doesn't like a whole lot anyway. Besides, it makes it too heavy. Postage is up. So anyway, so there we are. My little the closing captions. So yeah. Thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all.